А, мне не нужен. Итак, мы продолжаем играть в Dragon Age 2. На чем мы остановились? Мы остановились на том, что мы подошли к Бартранду. И, соответственно, мы ему отдали бабло. И пойдем, значит, в катакомбы. Ура, 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 ура. А что мы? Вот они, экспедиция на глубинные тропы. Так, заплатили, отнесли. Ну, пройди среди нас, не знаю. Пойдем мы, не пойдем. Ну, наверное, сходим, освободимся мы от этого момента. Там уже мы только начали. Вот. Так что посмотрим. Что там интересного нам дадут. Может быть, много денег. И тебе, служивый, добрый вечер. Ух ты. У нас еще какой-то лагерь. Уилман, да, появился. Окей. Ну, сейчас зайдем в этот лагерь, посмотрим, что у нас тут интересного. Ага. Серч. Что такое?
Да ели глаза вообще.
Так, я так полагаю, что завалили мы их. Ну ладно, пройдемся, прогуляемся, что у нас тут в этом лагере. Может, что интересное найдем. Мастер-планы. Ну, давай зайдем, посмотрим, что будет, когда мастер-планы. Время у нас есть. Все. Понятно. Тут мы были. Что забыли. Вот. Вот сколько смотрю на этот меч. Такой мне нравится. Такой здоровый, огромный. Через компанию Кремля. Устойчивость к невероятному удару. Круто, кстати. Надо себе прикупить его. Куча костей. Однако у них 5 серебра есть. Это хорошо.
And just be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now.
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Why are you doing this to Wilmot?
Сегодня мы
Answer me.
попробуем злым дядькой быть.
It's the night captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Злой человечек. Ну капец.
Maker preserve us.
Окей, им поможем, чушь. Зовите экзорциста. Бета ничуть не померла.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... Is it even possible?
You shouldn't have been
Хорошо,
out
что
here
здесь
alone with him.
оказался.
I
Без
am Knight
сомнения.
Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing.
Спасение хамовника
Wilmot was the
определенно
first to
лайк ставить
return.
надо.
I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
Ну, конечно, он все знает.
He
Если не
also
знает, как
disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
Don't be fooled by a pretty face.
They fear we would shut them down if they admit to serving our recruits. Perhaps you could talk to them. It is the only lead we
У
have
меня
on
больше
Karen.
вариантов нет. Естественно,
If
я
you learn what manner of
постараюсь с
creature
ними
did this to Wilmot,
поговорить.
please come tell me in the
Блин,
gallows.
казематы надо
I will ensure you are rewarded.
чтобы меня наградить. А, награда тут хорошо. Прям отлично. Так, 6 серебра дали. 16 серебра. 16 серебра. Ой, какая прелесть. Так, ёлки-палки. Вообще отлично. И у нас уже одно золото есть. Так, а нахера я туда поперся? Сюда получше. Здесь быстрее мы выйдем. Так, это какой-то долг. Долг мне не интересен. Враги среди нас. Первая жертва. Кулак. А, кулаку нам переться. Это мы пойдем в поход. В походе нам делать нихера. Ну, пока что делать нихера. Так, сейчас мы получим свою заслуженную награду. То, что мы спасли этого хамовника. Ну, а дальше посмотрим, как пойдет дело. Твою мать. Куда вы? А, да, не дыщи. Своих и чужих и всех. Ну что у нас тут? стражник, притворник, убежал. Надо же найти. Надо же пиздюлей и навешать. Хуля. Ой, блядь. Сколько у вас тут есть-то? Чуть не сдох. Так, Рекс, иди сюда. Ничего себе. Баталия. Стражника я ж сейчас... Нет, я ж сдох. Конечно, ты дура. Валь, фу, хер тут не стал. О, блин. Вот что называется, когда увлекаешься и не следишь за хпшкой. Так, ранен. Вот и все. Уже не ранен. Ну, во, по-нормальному должно все быть, а то хуля. Тут херня занимается. Вот куда нам. Квартал красных фонарей. Интересно, в Голландии. Что-то проститутки, небось.
Interesting place.
Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or...
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
The Templars are the ones who want this information.
We make a lot of our money off of nervous Templars that expect some privacy.
I'll be discreet.
Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Aaron... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Окей. Кто у нас тут? Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make it...
Так, ну это педики,
I hear she finally
педики.
left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye. Of course. Anyway, there was a Templar. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't.
Бла-бла-бла, бла-бла, опять плагу. Так, а что у тебя
Back again.
снова здесь?
Sure you're not interested in my many services.
Услуги.
I have coin in my purse and...
Maker's breath. Can't you do this when I'm not around?
Run.
This isn't...
Серьезно?
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Do you...
What? You should listen to your friend. Answer one of my... Who told you about little old me? So, just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Bethany, stop her!
Let go! How did you... Oh, spare me, Messere.
You're going to answer all my questions, and if there's evil...
Tirani put me here. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me...
She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you.
Next up, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
Печально. Не хотел я этого. Но, к сожалению, мой персонаж решил иначе. А именно, он решил ее сдать хамовникам. Ну тоже, хреново. А не хрен было использовать магию на мне. Тоже логично. Так. Ну, в принципе, разницы никакой нету. Есть долг. Клака, враги среди нас, первая жертва, да? В принципе, пофигу, да? Что нам днем, что нам ночью, разницы никакой от этого, поэтому вот так вот. Не забывайте распределить очки характеристики. Ну, у меня на автомате, поэтому я особо за этим не слежу. Так, братки, главорезы общества. Блин, конечно. Ну и славик. Разобрались так. Хорошим на самом деле. Без лишних разговоров.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages.
Я опять держу. Как удержишь, как запас. Воу. Да и мне сейчас надо немножко вот так. Красавец. Он особо не заморачивается. Так, в ящике чехол. урона защиты от холода. Ну, блин, нормально, кстати. Так, корень смерти на протяжении столетий корень смерти используется. Магия для приготовления снадобья, понятно. Снадобья. Ну, возможно. Бедаха. Именно. Очень сильно защищает. Для них убежище. Чего это? Не падает на меня. Что там у нас? Все здоровы, все молодцы. Ну, заебись тогда. Пойдем дальше. Серебра. Неплохо. Так, что здесь можно наполнить? Получим все это, кстати, наверное, нетипичная для меня. Он помер? А, ну мог не подходить. Шапка мысли. Угу. 3 серебра, еще 3,9 серебра. Это хорошо. Бета, какого хера ты лазишь на там, где надо? Окей. Чувиха. То ли медитирует, то ли понятно в чем. Или чувак это.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Сектанты.
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Careful, Hawk. She may be an abomination.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Поиздеваемся над ним, Олег.
Good. The demons
Я
like
непростая
spirit.
добыча, говорит.
If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Так, давай узнаем, где послушать.
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Так, окей. Собственно, культ. Вот и все. Довольно легкая игруха, пока не знаю, может быть там в дальнейшем будет более сложным. Кэрен.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that. The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Bethany, can you tell if there's a demon in him?
Sorry. As it happens, I've tried to avoid learning much about demons. That kind of knowledge is frowned on in an apostate.
If there's even the slightest chance you're possessed, the Templars need to know.
No, I'm me, I swear. Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Так. Маг крови. Кольцо, урон от огня. Но у меня крит мана. Мне не надо. Мне криту больше нравится. Так. Что дальше? Вот что дальше? Кстати, 17 числа выходит Южный парк. Игра. Часть 2. Жду не дождусь. Было 3 и 4 даже переноса. Предзаказ уже сделан. Соответственно, как только она выйдет, сразу начнем ее, соответственно, проходить. Так, казематы, клак. Пойдем в казематы.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her that way.
True. Not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
There's fault on both sides. We must find a way to live in peace.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirane succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir.
he would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it.
Ну вот и славненько мы его изложили, мы его отмазали вообще. Ну просто красавцы.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
О, да, ты можешь меня наградить. Ну, точнее, моего персонажа наградить. Прям очень хорошо наградить. Бесспорно так. Так, дружба, Варик, дружба. Враги среди нас получено. О, 4 золота. Как это хорошо. Так, теперь в клаку. Давай посмотрим, что у нас тут. Главный сюжет. Все. Погнали. Начнем тому, что, в принципе, мы хотели в сегодняшнем, так называемом, стриме. Так, тут какая-то первая жертва. Долг. Ага, это у нас уже тут не... Блин. Какого хрена мы хотим? Верхний город нужно. Подойти к этому перцу. Он же вроде говорил, там все сделали, а потом ко мне. Ну, окей, мы все сделали. Все, что, по крайней мере, хотели. Ну, а теперь благополучно к нему подойдем, посмотрим, что он хочет, что не хочет. Ничего, нам, в принципе, скажет, мы 50 золота ему отдали. Теперь он вообще должен нам тапки. Недель.
Might be a good time to check back home. You'll be gone for a while after all.
Так. Типа мне домой надо, да? Я еще готовился, я некоторое время закончил дела. Понятно. Пока мы не разделаемся, по ходу дела, со всеми своими делами, да, а именно там долг, который висит над нами, и еще какой-то, первая жертва. Вот, и делать нам нихера тут. Окей. Так. Давай, долг у нас висит уже прилично. Блин, какие олени хорошие, олень. Так их хрен нарисуешь. Так, окей. Посмотрим, что тут за долг. Местный материал. Веретенка. О, наемники. Опять наигребанные наемники. Так, вот это. Лучники. Не самое начало. Отстойные. Которые здесь только есть. Труба какая-то. Ура. Убили его. Ага, обновлено, долг. Все понятно. Бля. Называется, когда не читаешь, медальон Меганвей. Силе воли, устойчивость к огню, устойчивость. Блин, хороший, кстати, медальон. Но он, блин, даже не знаю, одевать его или не одевать. Надо мне его одевать вообще. В принципе, и так неплохо мотаюсь. Так. Понимаю, долг у нас выполнен. Что дальше? Блин, хреном в клак пошли, если там у нас в церкви что-то интересное. Ну ладно, в клок дошли, так зашли. Спеши. Тут это... трупов. Вот самогон. Самогон. Блин, интересно, почему назвали именно самогоном? Типа он самогон. Окей. Что дальше? Клоака, расследование, Америка. Погнали. Ой, ёпти, блядь. Уличный дворец такой. Инвестигация. Это банда такая, что... Ну-ка. Сюда. Смотри, меня сейчас оглушает. Так. Амулет. Амулет что нам дает? Херня.
I thank you, Sirrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Just the person I was looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Хамоники здесь дрищеватые, капец. Ни хрена ничего не могут. Окей.
Why did you even bother?
This all started when Maren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk.
Понятно.
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Да ладно. Так, ну это... Мне это не нравится.
Neither do I, Sirrah, but I cannot carry on. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry.
Блин, не важно, что я отвечу, один хрен. Блять, все передадут. И делай. Так, чё он? Все еще готовится, у вас есть время закончить, да? Так, слухи. По словам Варикам, группа магов, которые переправляли в Кирквол из Старкхевена, так и не прибыли в казематы. Пока это только слух. Так что им нельзя. Нужно заняться подробнее. Лады. Так, а что дальше? Вопросы-ответы. Говорите с Вариком в таверне Висельник в Нижнем городе. Ну что, Висельник, что не надо зайти? Нахера? Теперь, когда дела, скажем, важны, говорите с Андерсоном в доме Клоаки. Блин. Первая жертва. После наступления темноты обследователь Литейную в Нижнем городе. Это где оборвался свет Марен. Так, ясненько. Йоу. Типа в кулаке мне теперь уже больше ничего не надо делать. Забежим сейчас в дом. Ну как в дом, сейчас посмотрим там на карте, да, что у нас там отмечено, не отмечено. Если ни хера не отмечено, то там, блин, хер там плавал, понятно. Вот церковь, мне вот церковь интересует. Прям очень интересно, что там произошло. Лучше противники не просто теряют подвижность. Себастьян.
Your family can rest now. Their killers are gone.
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chancellor's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Your letter spoke of a reward.
Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
Ну, 4 золота тоже неплохо, на самом деле. Молодец. Пацанчик не кинул нас. Давай сейчас в Нижний город зайдем, там почитаем, что нам скажут интересно. Если там нет ничего интересного, соответственно, свалим. Здесь у нас запрещенная в России группировка ИГИЛ. Вот. Орудует. Мы тут по щам надаем, но все-таки мы же не америкосы. Вот они. О, разбойнички. Ты что творишь? Смотри, блядь. Вот немножко голова не рассчитана. Ёпти. Быта, никакого хера ты меня не лезешь. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Как бы ты не захотел. О, мелкие уколы. Путь к логову ИГИЛ. Основной увидишь в Нижнем городе. Инструкции ниже. Лучше приходить только с хорошими новостями. А то спасибо, получишь промеж глаз. Игнасию жила. Окей. Мелкие уколы. Блин, даже не знаю. Пойти Гиллусом, что ли, это жопу надрать. Не. Ну мы сюда пришли немножко по-другому. Дело. О, куртизанка. Куртизаночка. Здравствуй, дорогая. Сорян, но у меня вот дела есть небольшие. Опять держим. Ну так точно, как телешоу. Постримить. Пощам отхватил угли. Теперь, блять, не сюда. Типа как-то так. Мешок костей. Пули здесь есть чертеж огня, кольцо ноги. Ну что, ей Убили ее, не убили. Найдите Эмерика в казематах, покажите ему человеческие останки. Также посетите Гиса наверх в городе и проверьте, знает ли он кольцо.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to... And I should bring the ring to Gisley. It might belong to Nanette.
Так. Чё, пока здесь дойдем-ка мы, наверное, все-таки до игиловцев. Ну, чтоб сразу. О, 15 серебра. Ну, потом на другую локацию, соответственно, мы смотримся. Лачуга. Лачуга. Ребят, ты чё, блин? Не скажите мне сразу, что это. Вообще. О, блин. Ты посмотри, что творят. Ну-ка. Перчатки, кровавые рубахи. Серебристые. Требования ловкости, критического урона. Физического урона, да? Блин, да возьмем потом. Так, окей. Все. Что дальше? Какой-то есть. Так, здание выполнено, мелкие уколы. Побочные задания. Побочное состояние наносить укол нижнему городу. От шайки осталось всего лишь несколько сбежавших бандитов. Ура! Мы избавились от этой группировки. Теперь нижний город может спать спокойно. И куртизанки работают в безопасности. Это самое главное. Потому что на служители этой профессии держится экономика этой страны. Вот. Так.
Well, how about that?
Я думаю, неплохо. Угу. Фонарик каземат. Там первая жертва. И там, наверное, что-то интересное.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished.
My people have been slow to react, but this needs official support.
I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
Окей. Так, а это у нас казематы, да? Ну да, каземат. Давай в дом Гамина. Как его, блядь, зовут? Рыцарская доля. Тайник варваров. Королевское снаряжение. Паршивая овца. Фамильные религии. Нахер. ничего делать. Так, давай, бета ничего не там подыщем.
I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Your mother's busy writing to the Viscount. If you want more touching family stories, go to her.
Понятно. Не хочу я трогать новых историй. Блять. Смотри, неплохо, что народ так собирается-то. Ну, что-то я уж... Ладно, вот так, так и так. Два танка. Хотя... Не. Потому что мне варик сейчас нужен. В верхнем городе. Вот. Посмотрим, что... Ну да, в принципе, видишь, мы сейчас все сделали. Блин, мужик. А, наверху. Гислин де Карак.
This ring is all I have to return to you. I'm sorry.
Ah, Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
Будем жесткие.
It was on Ninette's hand, which was cut from her body. She's dead.
On her hand? Huh, I see. Well, maybe you should take this back. I don't want anything that might link me to her death. Especially with her family asking questions. No. They're going to blame me. I just know it. Excuse me, sir. I have arrangements to make.
Ну ладно, смирись. 4 золота мы получили, уже хорошо. Основу, блин, вообще ништяк. 13 золотых. Так. Дойдем-ка мы до портрета.
Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone. Might be a good time to check back home. You'll be gone.
Опять. Какого хера тебе надо? Блин. Кирколя. Выход экспедиции. Ладно, погнали. Весенний тогда. Ну, что за тупость, не пойму, не сделали нахрена. Надо все закончить, как-то нахватал всяческих миссий. Тебе обязательно, блять, надо их закончить. Так, ладно, поехали весенненько.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for?
I didn't think so.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
But lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
What about you? Been in any good battles?
Does arguing with Bartrand count? I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be... let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurers.
Так, окей. Мы с Вариком стали более дружны. Это, я думаю, хорошо. Жить лучше, чем ждать. Ты забыл еще. Для меня задание.
My. And here I thought the only men in this place were besotted fools who couldn't hoist the mainsail.
You haven't met me.
Yes. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title ring... You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denera. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
I'm busy. Perhaps later.
I'm meeting Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll be there if you change your mind.
Slow day.
No. Maybe. Yes.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like, even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Well, under that scruffy exterior, I think you've got a bit of a soft heart yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. Am I making you uncomfortable?
doesn't mean I want you to stop.
I'll keep that in mind. Growing up in the Circle, everything is about order and rules and the Templars. We hadn't been together for a long time. But still, it hurt.
Nope.
And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again and again and again.
Mages...
and...
Oh, it's you.
That's the wench we're looking for.
Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
I was trying to talk him down.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. Simple as that.
You stood up to Castillon before. You can do it again. Don't give him what he wants.
I stood up to him once. Look where that got me. You know what they say about good intentions? Don't have them. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
of us.
Well, if it ain't my... What?
A good question.
Did you finally figure out being free and poor in Kirkwall ain't worth a rap?
You had an offer.
You mean I sent them that never came back?
Being a mercenary.
You'll be back when you need coin bad enough. You decide slitting throats is better than begging.
You had a...
I never came back.
Are you
Are you the one that mercenary told me about? The one looking... Oh, my...
What?
The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward...
The alienage should not be this quiet. They were clearly expecting someone.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest. It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here. Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
It appears we're unscathed.
Impressive. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
I've done what you wanted. The job's over.
Not just yet. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
If I'm compensated for my trouble, then I'll help.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning. No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Daenerys may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Come and face me!
pets to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
gone. I'd hoped... No. Assumed Denarius left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. Bye. It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul, and now I find...
You can speak to me,
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
My friends are my business, aren't they?
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
So, Elf, that thing you do with your hand.
I can already tell this isn't going anywhere pleasant.
Do you ever miss Tevinter?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right? The only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
brooding a sport in Tevinter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Moping, then? You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
Avert your eyes.
Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several...
Better check on that letter asking for help before heading into the deep roads. Better check on that letter asking for help before heading into the deep roads. Here you're having problems with the bone.
I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off.
Been an apostate your whole life, then?
Like my father before.
Hurt him, but... Leave him alive. We'll find out. One more.
Don't give him an inch! Help me with this one! You're pathetic! Aim for the throat! Especially now! You're going to regret this! Don't give him an inch! You're pathetic! Good, keep this up!
I'll make this quick.
That'll teach you.
Hawk. Harriman's guard killed all my men. You tell Mirren I never turned on him. We did it.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden. So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
This is not a job I can complete.
Thank you, Ferelden. When I learn who sent you, I will be sure to leave you out of any retribution.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mirren you did that.
So, Gustav, spit it out. Is Harriman dead or not?
He was gone by the time I got there. I just killed his guards.
I thought you were better at this. Guess nothing happens if I don't do it myself. Forget the bounty, but here's a bit for bringing Gustav back. If you're up for more of this sort of work, let me know.